in a world where we call our celebrities stars. A world that celebrates our icons with a star on the boardwalk. A culture that speaks to a mystical truth. The stars have aligned. What is it about the stars that we inherently know?
Listen, but I'm going to give you my astrology story. And this is a crazy story, and 100% of it is true.
To Charlamagne and 50 Cent.
I think a lot of that is the Cancer in you, too. Like, I'm big on astrological stuff. I'm a Cancer. I think Cancer's got a big heart.
Cash Doll.
I'm going to go with my Pisces friends. Hey, Mark.
And even the queen herself, Beyonce.
Hi.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? I'm your partner, Noble Anpu, a.k.a. the Real Urban Guru. Real fast, I want to share something with you really fast. 3 things. One is going to be Charlamagne the God, Rick Ross, and the Charleston Church Massacre. Very important. I want to talk about the accuracy of this information, so please hear me out. Charlamagne the God, first salute him. I love this brother. I even remember getting in an argument about this brother's growth. But anyway, on July the 12th, I actually made a video, July 12th, 2017. I made a video that said Charlamagne the God, female karma. In that video, I told him he had negative female karma, and he also has the energy of Bill Cosby. And something was coming his way of negative energy. A year later to the exact day, July 12th, 2018, a young woman comes out and says, when we was young, Charlamagne gave me a drug and he raped me Bill Cosby style. She didn't say Bill Cosby, but you get the gist, okay? This is a fact, you see it documented. Let's move on to Ross, the biggest boss, my Aquarian brother, okay? Now, I actually did a blog about him back on December the 10th of 2012. And it says, does it cost to be the boss? You see that it's time stamped on my website. And I told Ross that from December 23rd to February 18th of 2013, you are under a code red and your life is in danger. That is the year, January, his birthday. That is the year when he left his birthday party and he was driving down the highway or driving down the road and a car pulls up on the side of him and starts shooting at him and he wrecks the car. He could have lost his life. I told him this, a month prior. Beef your security up, your life is in danger, okay? So you see it. The last thing, the great thing, and hear me closely on this because this is very important. June the 8th of 2015, I took to Twitter and I told Russell Simmons and I told Snoop Dogg that the next natural disaster or a major act of violence or a famous person's death, you have to understand that these things are all synonymous. If you understand energy, negative energy. Okay, a famous person dying is negative. You just seen it with Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, right? And so I told Russell Simmons and Snoop Dogg that, hey, a major act of violence is going to happen between the 15th, 16th, and 17th, precisely on one of these 3 days. On June 17th, that is the day that Dylan Roof went inside of the church in Charleston, South Carolina, and he shot the church up and killed innocent people. People are losing their lives, almost lost their lives, and I got tons of information where planes didn't crash and people didn't got shot up through domestic acts of violence, shooting up movie theaters and schools. Tons of information that's documented when I done alerted Microsoft, Google, Apple, the big technology companies. Plenty of occasions where Snoop Dogg and Russell Simmons, and I'll tell you why I alert these two and I get out of here, is because Russell Simmons is known as the meditator, the yogi, someone of spiritual understanding. And I know he may be busy, so I'm thinking, hey, if you see this information, you should be able to understand what's taking place here. Snoop Dogg, because at that time, he was Snoop Lion, and he was more tapping into his higher state of consciousness. So I just wanted to share that with you, man. Enjoy these videos, subscribe, share it with a friend. And if you really want to help me with this information and you see it's valuable, when I make a video about these people, go tag them and say, hey, you really need to check this shit out. Real story, all right? So with that, man, I appreciate y'all. I got a jet. Peace.
So what is it about the stars? This information will save your life.